50 years ago, in a small clapboard house on Butterworth Place, a vision was born to answer the call to meet the expressed needs of older adults in the community, setting forth in motion the beginning of Iona Senior Services.
What started as a simple community center, known then as Iona House, was a place where people could find information, resources, and a friendly hand to guide them through the challenges of aging. But as the needs of the community grew, so did Iona. Iona has always been more than just a service provider. It's been a lifeline.
Today, Iona provides over 75,000 meals to food-insecure older adults, offers 5,000 activities and classes through our Around Town DC program at our community dining sites to combat isolation and help foster belonging, community, and lifelong learning. And throughout the region, Iona's Dementia Navigators continue to help individuals aging with dementia with the care they need. With new national and local awards, our service population has increased by 27% just in the past 2 years, and we're testing new models of care to reach those who are isolated, food insecure, or living with dementia.
And as we look back on the last 50 years, we do so with immense gratitude.
I started Iona House when I graduated from a Catholic with a master's in social work in 1975. And there was a small ad in the social work newsletter that wanted a volunteer director at a community service center. It was a beginning, and it was a time I could create programs and do things with the community, and it was very exciting. We were a community service center and a counseling center. I started doing information and referral by answering the phone and finding out what kind of requests we were getting. I started developing some programs to meet those needs. I began to write proposals to get funding, did a telefriend program so people could receive a daily telephone call from someone as a check. Started a widowed persons program for people who were recently widowed. I think being named the lead agency for Iona was extremely significant. We were able to expand our programs, hire more staff, and increase our fundraising.
Iona supports senior citizens in activities to remain active in this life of ours independently. I just saw Iona as a way that I could enjoy helping people at the grassroots level. There came a point at which Iona became so successful and active and serving so many people, they realized they really needed something bigger. As this space got completed, Iona was able to have real office space, real working space, and its programs expanded, and it developed new programs. I think it's important for this community. Iona was originally started to support west of the park, and it slowly worked into supporting people and their challenges that they had more broadly across the city, and even in some cases, people from outside the city.
Another big milestone was expanding from serving only Ward 3 as the Department of Aging and Community Living lead agency to adding on Ward 2 last year and now expanding into yet another ward so that we're now serving Ward 4. I could not have imagined when I started on the staff at Iona in 1994 what I could say about what we're doing in 2025. Louise Myers, one of our EDs that I definitely remember vividly and fondly. She had incredible vision and analytic skills that helped me and others really think through, all right, how do we want to grow and develop this program? What is the potential, and how do we make something bigger happen than what we currently had? We've transformed geographically. We have transformed in terms of the depth and the breadth of our programs. We've developed this real expertise through our Dementia Navigators and our adult day programs in serving people with dementia. The Washington Home Center is the first adult day program that opened in the southeast part of DC. So it's the first center over there to offer adult day support for people living with dementia and older adults with physical or intellectual disabilities. And my favorite part of the day happened at about 11 o'clock. I'd be sitting in an office, and all of a sudden I would hear singing, and all the participants and the staff would be marching in a circle kind of around the building and past my window singing, "Here we go, loop-de-loo." There's always joy and music and movement, and yes, people are getting great care so that they can be safe and their families can work or do what they need to do. But more than that, they are getting community and opportunities for creativity and connection. It's just really kind of a magic place.
I feel that Iona is essential, not only to help the individuals who need the assistance. They bring a huge amount of experience into the active part of our community.
It's been the great joy of my work to lead an extraordinary team, and doing what I think is at the heart of Iona's mission is just to make sure that each and every one of these clients knows that they are not alone.
As we celebrate 50 years of service, it's clear that the work Iona does is more important than ever, and not just here in Washington, D.C., but nationwide.
Every day, more than 11,000 people in the U.S. turn 65. The need for community-based solutions is greater than ever.
Nearly 30 years ago, Senator John Glenn stood before the U.S. Senate and recognized Iona as a national model for aging services, and that remains true today. As we look ahead to the next 50 years, we invite you to be a part of our mission. Your support ensures that Iona can continue to innovate, expand, and provide the services that our most vulnerable and vibrant older adults need to live with dignity and independence. Thank you for being a part of the Iona story.